Good afternoon, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, members of the CEO Forum. First of all, I'd like to apologize very sincerely from the bottom of my heart. I would have loved to be here, but because of urgent travels, I wasn't able to do that. First, I'd like to congratulate PK and his team of the CEO Forum, together with the Strathmore Business School, for the organization of the 9th edition of the CEO Forum. Over the last 9 years, this forum has had a major impact on the way we do business, on the way we serve our economy, and on the way we are responsible to the communities in which we live. I'd like to speak to you on something that is so dear to me, and this is the linkage between enterprise and the communities. For any business and for any organization, I believe our responsibilities should be to our shareholders, should be to our customers, should be our employees, but it's so important as well that we are so responsible to the communities in which we are born and live. And in this regard, I'd like to share with you something that I'm so passionate with. I served as governor of Rotary in Uganda and Tanzania 5 years ago. And during my travels as a district governor for Rotary, I saw something that was very shocking. And as governor, you visit so many projects that Rotary does. And Rotary, particularly the Rotary Foundation, funds projects in 6 areas of focus: in peace and conflict resolution, in basic education and literacy, in health, and in maternal health care, and water sanitation, and general economic development. I did visit a number of hospitals in Uganda and Tanzania, but I was so shocked that you find so many deaths because of lack of blood. While visiting a hospital in Soroti, a young lady was brought, very heavily pregnant. The medical superintendent who was taking me around went to look after her. 30 minutes later, she came back crying, and the young lady was dead, simply because she bled and there was no blood, enough blood. That took my heart. And after I served as governor, I realized that this was a very big problem that needed a partnership between public sector and private sector and the corporate world. We did mobilize ourselves. We went to the Rotary Foundation, and we went to Mengo Hospital. Mengo Hospital did give us a piece of land where we could build a blood bank. This we did. The Rotary Foundation gave us $250,000 US. The company that I work for, Cipla Quality Chemical Industries, gave us a grant of $175,000. And then we moved across a number of businesses, and I'm sure many CEOs here participated. Were able to raise $1.3 million and put up a blood bank in Mengo Hospital. But the effect of that partnership is so huge, because our country requires about 350,000 units of blood every year. But unfortunately, we've been able to do only 250,000 units of blood. That leaves a gap of 100,000 units of blood. What does that mean? Approximately 20-something% of people who need blood transfusion in our country die. And this is a responsibility that we must all come along and participate as partners and close this gap. It's something that is noble. And it brings me to one famous Ugandan singer, Philip Bongole Rutaya. He sang, "Today is me, tomorrow is someone else." You could say, oh, if I need blood, I'll get it. But you never know where it takes us. And it's an appeal that I give to you, my fellow chief executives and fellow colleagues, captains of business and enterprise, that let's go out and try to close this gap once and forever. We can do it. The blood bank at Mengo Hospital now works, but it's not enough. We need to scale it up. We need to create what is called component blood. So many people who need blood go out and they need components, not whole blood. Right now, the University of Texas Baylor College wants to team up with us and start manufacturing component blood at Mengo Hospital Blood Bank. Let's go there and do it. It's a call to action that I think that if we all got together, we can get this problem solved. So colleagues, I call upon you. In February next year, 2018, we intend to do a major forum for corporate leaders to come together as we celebrate world understanding and peace. There cannot be world understanding and peace if people can die because of lack of blood. Join us. Join us as Rotary. Join the corporate entities that will participate in it. We intend also to utilize the relationship between jazz and leadership. We intend to invite one of the leading jazz singers. We did it about 2 years ago when we brought the late Hugh Masekela. We were able to raise about $200,000 and helping to run the blood bank. We're going to do it again. Let's get out together. Let's get hands together. Let's work together. Let's create an impact to society. It is the responsibility. It's my belief, and I believe it is your belief, that the best way to rediscover oneself is to bury ourselves in the service of others. Let's do it, and thank you so very much.